What's up, man? Welcome to another episode of the Live from the Pentagon podcast, brought to you by Matrix Marketing and Backwoods. I'm your host, Mark Drew. What it doing? To my left.
It's your girl, Zandy.
And to the right.
Hey, it's Mike.
What's going down, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Man.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, unless you support ICE and put that fucking margarita down.
You know
I don't want to, Don't pull it to the restaurants like, hey, hold on, guys, I got this. Gracias. Don't put none of that bullshit today. Stay your ass at home. Cook you a nice little, whatever that isn't Mexican food, stay your ass away from it.
Yeah.
But to everybody else, yeah, man, pour up.
Yeah, drink it straight straight tequila, no agave. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Man, how was y'all's week? You had a good week?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, my legs hurting like one. I had leg
Disrespecting
day.
The gym today, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little leg day in the gym, nothing too crazy though.
Do y'all feel like y'all have been low-key a little bit obsessed with Michael Jackson since the movie came out? That's all I've been seeing is like Michael Jackson stuff.
Yeah, I've been seeing Michael Jackson like a ton though. I ain't gonna lie.
I love it though. Yeah. I've been seeing some stuff I've never seen before, so.
Yeah, that's true too. I have seen some snippets on like the timelines and whatnot. Like just like what is it, like documentary style type stuff. I was like, yeah, that's kind of fire. So
matter of fact, that clip I showed y'all of those people and wherever that was in the world where they didn't know Snow, but they knew Michael Jackson. I saw that for the first time. I thought that was pretty cool.
I need that to be verified that wasn't an AI video.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
AI wasn't around in 1992.
No, I think they AI'd it now.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore, to be honest.
I wouldn't put it past him, but yeah, he's the king. He's the king. But yeah, we got a special guest today, man. This guy's all over the place, man. He's all over social media, killing it, man. A&R, he makes music. He's been a friend of the studio for quite some time. Goes back a long way with him at 3. But yeah, here's our guest, man. Make some noise for Krumwell one time, man. Slap it up. What's up, bro?
What's going on? How y'all doing, man? We here, man.
Man, appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah.
But let's get into, for those who may not know how your journey got started, where did you first start off in the music and the entertainment world?
Shit, I started off just fucking rapping in the backyard, fucking around, and then I got with this label called Heavyweight Records, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like being on a record label with a bunch of dope boys, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just rapping, selling drugs, really had no kind of organization, you know what I'm saying? And then I used to always go to this club called 8 Mile, and I ran into a cat named MC Quay, and he introduced me to Key I paid for a feature, and then we locked in. Then we got a group called the Bay Bay Kids, and then we signed a deal, you know what I'm saying? And I was fresh out of the feds, so it was a good right on time to jump from the streets to that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How was it, like, transitioning, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it was crazy because, you know, like, I went to the feds on some crazy shit, on some phone call shit, so when I was in there, I had a lot of time to think about, you know, my moves and things like that, and I was just thinking, like, maybe I got caught up for all the shit I did do. So when I got out, I just started, you know, really getting real serious with the music, stop playing around, bullshitting around. And that's why I tell artists, invest in yourself, because what I paid for a feature, that shit took me to a lifeline to make a career, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because when I locked in with them, you know, we just locked in the studio, did a feature, we talked for a few hours, kicked it, and then another cat was in there, he fucked with us real hard, and we was kind of from the same area, and then they invited me to the studio again, then they asked me my situation, and I didn't have no paperwork. So then I just jumped down with them, started moving around with them boys, and they already had that hot song, Hooker Hooker, going on.
Oh, so this was like, what, like 2000?
2005, 2006, something like
that. Okay.
And then once they had this song, Hooker Hooker, going on, I got into it with them boys, and then I traveled and got in that, and then after that record deal ended, we had we was on Lil Jon label, TVT. So it was a stipulation with the small label, which was Attitude Records. So they was kind of like blocking out checks, like TVT saw a check for $250, we seen it on the table, and we got like $15,000 in a rental car. So we started recording, and Ki started recording, and then next thing you know, we had a lawsuit for $275 on us.
Damn.
Yeah, I went to go buy a car, and they said, man, you got a lien to get you $275,000. Had to get the lawyers together and shit, and got that shit off of us. because they breached contract because it was so much in the contract that they didn't do. We had a tour bus that we never could get on. You know what I'm saying? They had like a studio we just had access to. They were saying they was paying this amount for beats, but they wasn't. So it just education from the being on the labels, but we didn't know. I was fresh out of prison. I was trying to get into a better situation.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like it was a life learning situation, but it kept us sharp on our A game after that.
Yeah. So you've been rocking with Cudi for a long time now. Then.
Yeah.
15 years plus.
Yeah. Then
20 years now.
Yeah. After that, so that shit kind of broke up. We really went into music that much, so we kind of ventured off, and then they picked me up again on some other shit. I did another year and a half, got out, and then I started pushing the cell phones. Yeah, so I became big in the cell phone game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how early was this into your career when all this stuff, like all the legal stuff, went down?
Man, shit was all up in the career because I had ghosts that was hunting me.
Yeah.
While I was in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had got shot. It was just a bunch of crazy shit up in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, the cat shot me point blank range.
Damn.
Just to go pick up some money, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, and I had my homeboy in the car, rest in peace, Black, man. He drove him to the hospital in 7 minutes, quicker than any ambulance would.
No, yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. And we was on rims and shit. He got me, they saved my life. Cat shot me point blank range because I was going over there to pick up some money. And he owed somebody else. So he wanted me to leave more for him and not pay me all my money because he trying to pay somebody else. He started talking shit. He tried to hit me. He missed. I hit him back. Next thing I knew, it was fire.
Damn.
Wow.
He shot me in my chest. The bullet's still in me because they couldn't remove it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's a blessing you still here.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Sure.
Like I said, I done shot, been beat up, stabbed, flipped in a car wreck. You know, I tell the boy.
Yeah.
So
to still tell the story.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
And it still tells a testament to your strength, bro. Because I always say, like, just to be an artist, you have to have that mental strength with you. Yeah. Because there's so much you have to go through, and a lot of times you're learning on the fly.
Right.
But when you add that on top of it, that's a whole other thing. So so what were those like? What were some of those mental battles you had to go through and facing all that?
Man, it was a game of mental battles. Like I said, I feel like a cat sometimes because like we had another incident where we had a show with Twister. We was on the road. We had the tour bus this time. Well, we had a excursion. And Ki and them flew back on a private jet, but we came back on the tour bus. Me on the excursion. Yeah. So one of the cats that's in the Bay kids said he wanted to drive. So as he driving through El Paso, he overcorrected himself. We flipped 6 times. Damn. And about 2 minutes later, a fucking 18-wheeler had just not hit us, and I stayed in the hospital for a week and a half. I had the skin grab my leg. Shit. Broken arm. My homeboy had a broken arm and shit. I still have it on the right side of my leg. We almost died from that incident. So then, fast forward a few years later, I got in another incident. So it was just a lot of life tribulations really telling me to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when I was in the music, I still was hustling. Yeah. When I get back off tour, shit, I got people waiting on me.
So with all the things that you've been through and, you know, as far as like legal and then also just life shit too, like how do you approach situations today? Is it with like...
I peep the bullshit. Okay. Because like when I got busted, we hung out with these dudes for 2 years. They was my friends, we hung out. And then they tried to get me on the phone conversation and I pulled up, I didn't have no work on me, but they got me on the phone conversation. So I took 5 years, getting 5 years, and it could have been like maybe 40 or 50 because they want me to pull up with the work, but I didn't. Because it was a weird feeling. But, you know, and then, like, I know, like, a lot of times when people get too cool with me too quick, I peep that. I'm a good judge of reading character. Right. I can meet you one time and know you real. I just know shit, like. And then I check out flaws. Like, when you do little shit, I just put it in the back of my head and just tally it up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if people keep doing little shit here and there, you're going to start feeling it. You know, it's just a matter of time. It's just comfortability, you know what I'm saying?
And you are an A&R as well, and you manage artists. So like,
yeah, I do a lot of shit. Like originally, like what I was first doing because I had a tragic event happen, and then I really was out the music for a minute when I was in the cell phone business. You know what I'm saying? So then I got back into the music after the tragic event happened, and then I started to get back on more of the business level of it. You know, meeting people. That was probably about around 2022. Okay. 2022 when I got back in it seriously, and I was at an after hour and I ran into this wild cat named Hartz Leon. He was in there snorting powder, acting a fool. And it was a song playing. I used to always be hanging out his after hour because really I was kind of lost because I was kind of like getting back in the mix and shit, trying to figure out shit. And then I was kicking it with. I had a song playing, and I asked, and I was like, "That shit jam." He said, "It's me." I said, "Oh yeah, it's you, yeah." But by that time, I was working on the music shit on the back end, so we kind of like just kind of collaborate, and I started managing him. And he was kind of like my practice guy. Like, started going here, going there.
Yeah.
And shit, I mean, he went from like 1,000 followers to like 5,000, 6,000 followers and started getting more traction before his work. But always with the artists, it's like how hard you work. And then once I started connecting with that, everybody started seeing my hard work. So then we linked up Cudi, and then I became the A&R for, you know, the label, the station, and him. You know what I'm saying?
So when you A&R and when you're managing these artists, do you apply that same discernment that you have for yourself when it comes to the people that come into their lives and their careers, or do you kind of just let them figure it out for themselves?
Sometimes you can throw it out there, but you don't want to give the preaching aspect of it. And you don't want to keep, like, you don't want to run them off. A lot of times, like, you don't want to hear the preaching, but I try to get it to them to where they get the information. A lot of times people ain't going to listen. Like, I'll lay it out there to them. Like, for instance, like, a lot of times we're on the road, I ain't going to put the artist's name out there. Sometimes they get lost. It's very serious not to be getting lost on the road because, you know what I'm saying, like, and I done been over to Colombia, and we over to Colombia, it's very serious over there. If you get lost over there, you might not get found.
What you mean by lost?
Lost meaning like, it's like, say it's 6 of us, right? And we move together, and we look up, you way somewhere else. You way on the other end, you way at somewhere else, we can't locate you.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Like in Austin, they got it real bad at jumping people. You know what I'm saying? So if you on the other end somewhere in Austin, you getting jumped and we can't get to you. That's very critical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I mean by lost. Like,
gotcha.
Because when we moving together, it's like we expect everybody to be moving together as a team because we looking around. You know what I'm saying? Like where you at? And, you know, we moving as a team and that's what we moving at that time. So we need to all know account for each other, especially these events. And a lot of these people hadn't been in these events and not knowing how this shit transpired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, people are crazy. We just saw what happened with Ice Spice when she was at McDonald's and somebody just walked up on her and started fighting her. So
that's just crazy.
You're right about that.
Yeah, and a lot of times too, like when cats come up to me and I don't actually know them, you know what I'm saying? I kind of register who they are and then I try to chop it up with them because a lot of times people take the offense like they think like you acting weird or something, but you gotta understand like you get approached a lot by people a lot of times. Sometimes you just want to chill, and you might not be in that mood that day, and then you know how things go. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Coming off with like ego and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a big thing. Speaking of egos, like how do you manage? You know, when you have an artist who really like is like you said, not really moving as a team unit and kind of like. I don't know, just all kind of like moving for themselves. Do you kind of like cut ties, or how you break that down?
A lot of times, what I do is we kind of like stop letting them go where we go for a minute.
Okay.
Kind of like show them what's going on, and you know we go from there. We do that a couple of times a day, and it's kind of like you can't keep doing something over and over again and get the same results. So I have to do something different. Like if I do something twice and I get the same results, I'm not doing it a third time.
There you go.
Switching up the strategy.
Yeah, and you seem to always have always be around great talent. Speaking of, like, let's introduce your guy you brought on here today with you.
So this is the hat trick. Like, you know, I like dealing with a lot of online personalities and a lot of guys that it's about the hustle with me. Like I tell people about the rap is cool. It's about selling yourself, the personality. Like, man, I could go to Spotify and put on 3 songs right now. You might be jamming your ass off, and I know who the hell these people are.
Yeah.
So it's about the personality. And this guy right here, he sell himself. Like, he started up from the ground up. He kind of like me. You know, he built his bricks up. He created his own following. And now he has, every time he pop a view, it's 200,000, 250,000, somewhere in the nation.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Huge numbers right there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So talk to him 1208. What you got going?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I started on Instagram last year.
Yeah.
I say, like, no more than 17 months. And it started out with me I went to Icebox, got invited to a private event.
Okay.
But I just had a connection with them just for, like, running the street, just doing what I usually do.
Yeah.
So, like, I went up there just to get a little piece, and, like, I haven't had a connection with him, like, 3 years. So he was like, I'm gonna invite you to a private event. So, like, to make a long story short, I go to the private event. You had, like, CeeLo Green. You have a couple people there. So, like, once they invited me to that, that's how I started. I recorded some of it, and then I put it on Instagram, and it started, like, buzzing.
Yeah,
so
numbers start flowing in.
That to me just getting on there, being funny, being myself.
Okay.
Showing them who I'm is, and, like, I went to New York, went a couple places, and, like, you know, me thinking something gonna happen early on, like I had like 5 million views. So like, you know, like I had money in the street, but not money like that.
Yeah.
So like, I just took this serious, so I just went to dumping all my money in it. So like, and it just led to me just being stuck in motels. Then the lab came, like I got a lab with everybody like so like, and it just turned into me just not queen. Just staying down with, just seeing what God had for me.
Yeah.
Like seeing the bigger picture before things started happening. I knew it was something out, and I had like a couple celebrities like Bees, Rollo, a couple people like him, my dog, just to, like a couple people I know, like they doing their thing, they own it, like so like that let me know too, like to keep going because it was happening early on. It's just like,
so when you making like your content and stuff like that, how is it? Are you thinking things through, or is it just organic? It just comes naturally to you when you make
naturally.
It's naturally.
Like me and him, if you check us out on Instagram, you'll see we got how many videos we did?
About 6, 7, 8, about 8.
About 8. One did like 8, like
about 600,000 views.
Yeah. I just pop it on, like we can be sitting here. I feed off what I'm around, like you know, like, and I just pop it on and I just go. For sure. Yeah, for sure.
So it's all like just spur of the moment type.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's
if
dope.
I don't do it right then, it can't be no me waiting or none of that. I got to do it right then. Like, there's no thinking.
Let's go.
Okay, it's interesting because I always wonder, like, for people who are making like, especially like comedic, like skits or comedic content, like, what's that process like? What is it like? You know, do you sit there for, you know, have writing sessions and then you kind of bounce ideas around? Cause you see a lot of people doing that. Or like you look at Drewski, you look at or people like him, like y'all must sit and like come up with these crazy ass writing sessions. So it's interesting to hear y'all just like cut the camera on and get to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. That's how I do mine. Like at first, like I went doing stand-up comedian, but now like I just pop my phone on. I've been doing a lot of stand-up comedian lately, like, and I just pop it on, like. But it came from me, like I feel like when you're back against the wall and you really don't want to quit something, and you keep doing it, you're going to get better and better.
Absolutely. You can only get better.
Yeah. That's what it led to.
Yeah.
Like this morning, like I've been with, we just got together like before we got here. And I've been in Airbnb just like, if you see on Instagram, I just pop it on. Like one at 30K, just different one. Like you about to get in the shower. Can't smoke in the Airbnb. Like, I do all that. Like,
when you cop the boy, that's my favorite. When you cop the cat at the ATM, they owe you the bread.
Like, I can record what I do out through the day. Like the show.
That's dope, man.
And I think I get a lot of people like me too, cause like they know more of my real life. Like, that's how the internet is now. They can tell if you.
And bro, the authenticity is like is felt. When people see you're not trying to be somebody, you're just you. They rock with it, man.
For sure.
But
come up naturally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it organic, man.
But Krum, let's get back to like the music. So what do y'all have like ahead of you? Like where are we at these days?
So I got a record that's popping in Colombia right now. With some of the hottest artists in Colombia right now. And one of my artists, Eric Lynn. The video probably had 20,000 views at this point.
Oh wow!
And we did a show and we rocked it, we killed it, and they want us to come back later on up in the year.
Okay.
And want the record to go. I'm also managing Wild Goose Sticky from Could Have Been Record Season 2.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
Yeah, now he's the man. He's a live wild man. Like, you know, he got the underground Detroit scene. I call him the new Eminem.
Okay.
Man, like he do shows. He do podcasts. He ride around and you know, he just a multi-talented guy. And we just trying to get his personality more out there.
Okay, how did y'all link up?
Man, he hit me on Instagram through one of my managers, one of my homeboys that knew me through knew him, and they linked us up. He knew him and he knew me. He's like, man, let's link these boys up. Me and start chopping it up. We FaceTime, and he's like, oh yeah, I see what you do. He kind of knew what I did, and I know what he do. And shit, I flew out there, and then shit, we had a ball out there, and then shit, it was up. And then he came out South by Southwest too.
So what do you look for before you take an artist on? Like, what are some key things you like? They gotta have this. They can't have it. Like, what is it?
Man, you know, like I'm gonna be real with you. Like, my big thing is consistency. Like staying online and not taking rejection. You know.
Yeah.
And my big thing is I like try to deal with artists that don't believe everything everybody say. I didn't manage artists, and I won't put it out there either. They believe a lot of stuff what everybody else say, and we kind of drift apart because they feel like I'm not moving the way they want to move. But I'm just the engine behind the car, like, you know, like I get it cranked up, but we still need the transmission. We still need gas. We still need the battery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the engine, so you got to do your part. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, I'm gonna get you cranked up. You got to go.
And you're quite the engine. And you were telling me you have a project where you're promoting a new club now, right?
Club Counter, man. It's probably one of the top clubs. It was one of the top clubs last year. Now it's back one of the top clubs in Washington right now. Okay. They brought me back. They brought me in. I signed a 2-year marketing promotion deal with those guys. We had the first party with the Quiet Money Dot. I mean, it surpassed, man, well over expectation. Probably about 350,000 in bottle sales.
Wow.
One night. And then 2 weeks later, we did Mookie Jones. We did about 150 in bottle sales. And last Saturday, we did about 175 on the regular. It's just been going up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Cinco de Mayo was pretty, was out. I ain't say pretty, it was out, amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm having my birthday bash there. It's going to be a big blowout, too. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing it big on the patio. Got a patio inside out. Everybody invited, so it's going to be a festivity event. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is show up, don't get drunk, so.
Walk in the door.
And we drinking premium liquor, man.
Premium.
There you go.
Well, what's premium though?
Don, Kaza, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Something on that level.
That, man, I can't do that Don, I ain't gonna lie.
I can't do Don either.
That Don be doing me dirty, fam. I ain't gonna lie, I can't.
On the cognac level Hennessy, you know.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Some cognac with some, different label on. You know what I mean? Premium liquor, like, wherever liquor it is, the top of that liquor.
Oh, yeah, top
there you
of
go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
1942 and up.
Yeah,
there you go.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
And it speaks a lot about you, where you're always near like exciting situations. And so, what do you feel like has been like the secret to you being able to stay in the business and keep getting these opportunities?
I create my own circle. You know, I've been trying to get in a few of these circles, and I see what it is. You know, they give you a little bit, and then, so create my own circle. You know what I'm saying? Create my own lane.
Okay.
And create my own hype so then people want to jump in my circle.
Have you had to modify the circle quite a bit, or is that kind of been?
You always have to modify the circle if you want to get bigger.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Love that.
Gotta grow.
Yeah.
That's like Tyler Perry when he said he kept trying to get invited to the table. They wouldn't let him, so he built his own table.
Exactly.
I always say, man,
said, if you don't got the job, create the job.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite sayings is I was in a room full of walls and made doors, you know?
Yeah.
They have a door before me, so.
Hey, that's a lot of wisdom going on. Y'all keep going.
We shot the game, man.
Who got some more quotes?
But yeah, speaking of like all that, because like I think it's so beneficial for young creatives to learn, especially from people who have been doing this for so long. So like, what would you have to say to people who are just starting out, outside of like the obvious, like, being consistent, putting yourself out there? What are some things that you don't hear?
Yeah, I ain't gonna be cliche and just tell them the obvious, but the big thing is, man, do you. Create your own style. Stop, don't mimic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Create your own style and try to get people to like your own style and keep tweaking it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you might start out with green hair and people don't like the green hair. You might have to add some blue in it, the red in it, you know what I'm saying? Just keep tweaking your style. And like I said, like stay at it. And another thing too is like you have to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's always something that you spending money on that you need to spend money on.
Yeah.
So whatever you spend money on, you need to spend money on, put that into yourself. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? Or do a little lesser, You know, if you drink a lot, cut back on the drink a little bit. You smoke, you drinking McDonald's, you eating McDonald's a lot, you smoking a lot of weed, just cut back on something that, that you do to try to invest in yourself. So invest in yourself, staying consistent was a big thing. And another thing too is don't worry about rejection. Like a lot of times, people gonna think they too big for you and they ain't gonna want to let you in. Don't worry about it. Get your own thing. And another thing too, guys and girls, please stop trying to get in these circles that stop trying to be so much to be in the mix. Like you create your own mix and you could be that person. Like when you try to get in these people's mix or try to get with everybody else, you never gonna get to your potential. You always gonna be under. So Try to fulfill your own bloom, man. So,
Love that, bro.
good.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that.
great advice. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. It
Yeah,
really
too.
is.
You can attest to that because I heard in your first story, like when you got out, the first thing you did was invest in yourself. You invested in a feature.
yeah.
So it's
I had 4,900. I took 3,500 and gave it to him and shit. I flipped the other 14.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then that turned into a relationship.
Yeah, and then
Making
we just
it work.
kicked hanging out. Then he know I ain't scared to spend money. I ain't know, like, when you come to somebody's table, you gotta bring napkins, potato chips, cookies, candy. You gotta bring something when you come to these people's table. You can't just be sitting down.
And staying true to yourself is the thing, and that's what got people like 1208. That's what gets them his notoriety. So for people who are before we move on, for people who are creating content, what would you say is like the number one like advice?
Advice from starting out or just period?
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Just starting out, I say it ain't gonna go like right now. Like it ain't gonna go the way you think it is. Like okay, like with most sites it is, most people quit before it pop for them. Okay, you might be getting, let's say 500, 300 views a video.
Right.
Like, and that's how it is on with me with YouTube. And like, I've been had YouTube a year and a half. It finally just started popping.
Yeah.
It take time with Insight, TikTok, anyone on it take time. Like, you gotta have it like, everything monetized. Like, they got control. So like, you can go viral today and they still ain't gonna push you how you think. Even if you get a couple viral videos. You gotta stay consistent, and like even if it ain't popping for you right now, the way you want it, keep driving. Cause if you only getting 300 views right now, you can be getting 300 views for a couple months, like 5, 6 months. It might go a little higher.
Yeah.
But in a minute, like it's gonna pop. Like
Absolutely.
and when it pop, it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
And you gotta be smart enough. Don't let because you got a couple videos. Like I'm at 100,000 views today. I'm still dropping.
There you go.
Like, don't let because like I can do 1 million views in one video today. It can take off. I ain't gonna sit back. I'ma still drop like
Worry about the next
one for that day. Like so for sure. Like just stay consistent, keep working. Like and once it do pop, you gotta get on it more harder. Like
there you go, man.
They keep it going up. Like
there you go.
Cause they ain't gonna give it to you. It ain't what you think it is.
Let's look at it like this.
So,
200 views. Let's say we had 200 people looking at us in a room. We'd be like, it's crunk.
that's a lot of people.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So when you see the 200 views, like, hey, but it's in our head, but we got 200 people looking at you. And that means,
Yeah.
And there's always someone who's looking at you. Even if you have 200, there's someone with 75. Like, man, I wish I can get 200.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just perspective.
I feel like that's a lot too. What he said, like, don't worry about what. A lot of people look at, I can feel like what other people doing, like they might be doing a whole lot of views right now, and we only doing 200. So they feel like it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to stay down with basically what he said, with what you got going, and really believe in it, and like for sure, don't be trying to
compare yourself
Yeah.
with other
just
people.
do you.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
Ain't gonna
dope.
lie,
Influencers, I hope
comparison
y'all
is definitely a killer of joy too.
Yeah.
For sure. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, a lot of game, man. A lot of gems dropped today. But what's up, Zany? What we got next up for our topics?
So let's get into Kid Cudi and MIA. So Kid Cudi, he's been on tour, and he just announced that MIA is now off the tour for making some offensive remarks that she said about illegals. Her words, not mine.
On the week of Cinco de Mayo? What the fuck, man?
That's crazy. She said so her song is called Illegals, and she was saying because there may be some in the audience, I guess she didn't want to perform it.
Yeah.
So Cudi went on IG to announce that he dropped her, and he asked her not to say anything offensive. And they made an agreement that she wouldn't, and she went against the agreement and said something offensive anyway. He stated that he already knew what type of time she was going to be on. So how do we feel about that?
That boy Cudi said, it ain't nothing that cut that bit. Oh.
Know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah, like, and good for him, man. You gotta. He knows his fans really well. He knows his fans are not the type of people to want to pull up and see that type of shit. And I mean, she was getting booed. And in Texas, of all places, where the fuck do you think you're gonna say some shit like that in Texas and be like, oh yeah, they gonna receive this well? What the fuck were you thinking, fam?
I mean, but if he really cared about his fan base, why would he bring her on? Because he literally said he already know what type of time she been on.
Yeah,
like she's already been outed for saying like the N word, and she already been on that.
That's assuming he put it together.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I mean, but he said that he already knew, like.
Well, I'm saying, like, I don't know if she was kind of like forced on the tour.
Okay, so we saying
And
we
then
don't know
it's
how
like,
she
hey,
actually got on.
But
maybe
also too, like, what if he just wanted to give her a chance to not fuck up this time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It could,
Well, you see
like,
what
you never
happens.
I see. But also too, like, don't come to nobody's house and start putting your feet on their couch.
Yeah.
And in other words, like, she came to this man concert that she not headlining to do some main headline shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You can't go to somebody else's concert and start
Upstage.
ranting like
Yeah, it's like
Kanye.
upstage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but you don't allow somebody to try to make a comeback off of your name like that, though. Like, he put his name on the line, his concert on the line, like you said, to allegedly maybe to just say, okay, we'll get it together, like, I believe in you type shit, and then you see how people take that and they don't appreciate it
Yeah.
enough to do right.
So if you was doing a show and you know Kanye was ranting all the time, and then he's like, yeah, let me come do a show for you or whatever, and you headlining, you wouldn't let Kanye come in like perform?
That's Kanye though.
I mean, yeah, it's Kanye, but I should have used somebody else. But yeah,
well,
you know what I'm
her,
saying?
she hasn't had a hit in a while. This would be more beneficial for her than it would be for Cudi. But that's assuming.
Exactly.
That's assuming like he like handpicked her. If he didn't,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then maybe it's all right. Since you're gonna be on this tour, we have to have an agreement where you don't say X, Y, and Z. You did it, cool. You're off the tour because he seemed to enjoy kicking her off. Like it seemed like he wasted no time.
Yeah.
So the very next day, so you know, I don't know the situation why she was on there, but
Yeah, maybe that was a label decision or something.
Maybe.
But I'm like, I feel like
probably.
If the headlining artist should have a huge say on who's gonna be opening up for them on tour.
yeah.
I
'Cause
I think that's only fair. Their brands have to align.
What I'm assuming is, I mean, like if you look at the time frame where Kid Cudi came out with Day and Night, she put out Paper Planes not too long before
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, they were around the same time and maybe fans of her or maybe fans of him or also fans of her.
But I'm like, bro, so B.O.B. was out. It was a lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
out during
Yeah,
that
facts.
time. Bruno Mars was
Yeah,
popping a lot during that
absolutely.
time. So it's like, it was a lot of people that was. So I don't.
Bruno's not opening up for
Yeah, he
Kid
gonna
Cudi.
cost-
though.
No, I know that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I was about to
But
say.
also, I do like to say, I do want to say, I love MIA's music. Like
Yeah.
I'm a like actual fan of her. So it
Yeah.
sucks that she.
Well, she's been like on her shit for a while now, talking crazy. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I did like the music back then, but not enough to overlook that shit.
Yeah, get her up out of here.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Hey, you just gotta go. You need to go. You know what I'm saying, reconvene, recoup with the team, and figure some shit out.
Yeah.
So in honor of Drake releasing Iceman on the 15th, I'm very excited. But we are gonna blind rank some hits.
Yeah, y'all
from
want to
Drake.
join us? So just give it a blind ranking 1 through 5. She's gonna give us 5 Drake songs. Yeah.
All right. So first Drake song I'm gonna give y'all is "The Motto" featuring Lil Wayne. The
4.
you only live
Which
once.
one?
That's the motto.
1 through
nigga.
5? That's
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 3.
We about it
That's a
every
four
day,
for me.
every day, every day.
That's a good one.
Sitting on the bench.
I'm about 3.
3.
3.
Okay.
You got one 1208?
Which song?
The motto with Lil Wayne, Drake and Lil Wayne.
You only live once. That's the motto. Nigga yellow. We about it every day, every day.
I'm gonna get that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get a 5 because I like when they came out. That was the classic. I
Oh,
feel
so
like.
you gonna put it at number 5?
Yeah, because I
All
feel
right.
like that was the classic. Like right now.
Okay. All right. Best I ever had by Drake.
5.
Baby, you my head and you all I ever
I'll rank that
wanted.
number
We could
5.
do it real big.
I'm gonna go 3 on that one.
3.
Yeah,
Okay, interesting.
that's kind of how I really, you know, seen Drake that one summer. You know what I'm saying?
That was a huge song.
Yeah, it was a big song.
was
So
a
I'm
huge
gonna
song.
put that at 3 for sure.
Crumwell, you
I'm going 4.
all right? 1208, what you?
I gotta get album to fold too.
All right, cool.
All right. Poetic Justice featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, before I stop, I'm gonna give it a 4 because I didn't like the video.
Oh, because you didn't like the video?
Oh, what was wrong with the
Ain't like
video?
It didn't go with the song.
Didn't go to the song.
It was like the
They
in
was
the gym.
hooping though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was putting
I
no
didn't
buckets.
even know he had a video.
Yeah, for
What
real.
was it? You said it was
They're
him
in the
the
gym.
Oh, that's
Like
lame.
shoot, like it's a bunch of girls. He's like a
Not
coach.
you speaking on it. Yeah, that was kind of like them
Oh.
niggas was just doing shit in the video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it after this. Okay, but Poetic Justice featuring Kendrick Lamar. I know where that's going for you.
I'm gonna go 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 as well.
That's a good one.
Yeah, 2 for me.
Damn good song.
Okay.
They both like shine. Where'd y'all put that one? 2?
2. Oh,
3? All right.
3. All right. Let's do his newest one, Nokia. Who's calling my phone?
5.
Who's
4.
calling my phone?
That's 5 for me.
Is it Stacy?
Damn.
Is it?
I put that above best I ever had. Damn.
5 in the club.
Okay.
That
in
song
the
go
car.
hard in the club.
Yeah, 4 in the car, 5 in the club.
Okay.
It's a different feel to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be. I feel like you gotta be in the club
Yeah.
for sure to hear that. Instant.
All right,
Awesome
and
drum
last
shit.
one, Find Your Love. It's a throwback.
Oh, you know what? That's number one.
That's my number one.
That's number one.
I have no choice but to put it at number 1.
Yeah, that's number 1.
Yeah, that's
I'm not mad
I
at
think
it.
that would be number 1 for y'all.
That's
I
the
think
top
y'all.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
I'm
a
not
pretty
mad at that
solid Drake list. I'm not mad
Yeah,
at that
that's
at all.
not. Find Your
Yeah.
Love is
It's a throwaway from 808s to Heartbreak. It's a great song.
you just gotta bring Kanye in.
I'm like, why you
somehow.
bringing that man up?
saying
We talking
don't
about
do
Drake.
It's a fact of the song.
I like,
All right.
I like that melody on that song.
Yeah.
Better
It's
find
well
your
written. It's well written,
loving.
well
Yeah, it is. All right, y'all. So to close it out, Dame Dash is in the spotlight again.
Dang.
For talking about his former business partner, Jay-Z. Dame said that nobody cared about Reasonable Doubt and that Jay was never influential. Was he getting somewhere, or do we hear a bitter former business?
Dame gotta chill. You gotta chill, man.
You know what happens, man, when either you stop being cool
Yeah.
or you
Yeah.
break up. You know how shit happens,
Right.
man. Everybody has some bad shit to say.
Facts.
It's worse than what it was when it was And with the Dame deal, like he kind of saw how they departed with the whole business thing. But like I said, the writing was on the wall, and they didn't want to do business the way Jay wanted to do business. And it was like,
Yeah.
it's either them or me. And it's like, shit,
Yeah,
business.
and Jay was a very, very cutthroat business guy, but like so are many great successful businessmen. I hate to see the relationship go where it's at now. I just, as a fan of the Rockefeller movement, but what is off-putting is this is not the first time we've heard Dame go at Jay-Z. But how many times have you heard Jay-Z go at Dame? Never heard it.
Zero. He's doing the Beyonce method. They don't speak on nothing.
But yeah, absolutely. But still, like Jay will do interviews. Like he just did like 2 within the last few months. Not once was Dame brought up. And it seems like when Dame talks, a lot of it has to do with throwing shade at Jay-Z. And she hate to see it, man. How old are they? They're in their 50s now.
Yeah.
She's got to
Because that's what's
chill at some
keeping
point.
Dame relevant. We're talking about him now.
No, yeah.
If he wouldn't have brought up Jay-Z,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have been talking about him right now.
But
Oh,
to say,
we being some
Like, why
chatty
would-
patty is what he calls
yeah,
us.
right.
yeah,
But
you
to
know,
say Reasonable Doubt, like no one cared about, is false. And then to also say he's never been influential, like
Yeah.
there's other people who are more influential in rap, but Jay was definitely one up.
absolutely.
Yeah. He definitely sound like a little bitter, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But based on what you told me though, with the whole selling the company,
Yeah.
Because explain that one more time. 'cause
So the story goes where Dame owned Rockaware. Jay bought it for him. I think it was like $20 million, and then shortly after sold it for like $100 million. And I think Dame was bothered that you bought it for you for 20, but you flipped it for
How
100.
he gonna be mad at that? What that
that's
gotta
I'm
do with
saying.
him?
That's what I'm saying. But I
That's
think from his
crazy.
standpoint is we were bros. Why would you not why would I not be included in that?
No,
I
you
bought
already
it
got
from
your
you
20
for-
mil.
No, of course. This is
fam.
all alleged. I've never heard Dame say this, but that's how the story goes. I mean, the sale did happen. How his comments towards it, that's what people have been saying. So
Okay.
I don't know that to be 100% true, but it's alleged.
I hope that ain't the case. You can't
Yeah,
be
man.
mad
That's how
at
it is.
somebody flipping something.
They said that the last time, like, with that conflict of it was about that, and then the whole album, the whole,
Yeah.
the record label, the Rock Nation deal. So
Yeah.
when he got with Rock Nation, it was connected with them to get that deal with, I think it was Atlantic or some major
Yeah.
label. Dame wasn't included because they was breaking up everybody up.
Because I think he still owns part of Reasonable Doubt and a couple other albums, but Jay got ownership of the rest of his catalog. Yeah. Which I know Dame was I think he openly talked about being bothered by that just because, like, I helped make all of it. How'd I get cut out on the deal? But Dame, I got a lot of love for him, man, because I wouldn't be doing music full time if it wasn't for his Breakfast Club interview. I saw him say that to talk about, like, working for yourself. The next day, I'm like, yeah, done and done. But at the same time, like, he has had a lot of questionable deals where you kind of, like, question on his end, like, yo, bro, you come off a lot smarter than that. Not sure why that was the move. And then now you look foolish because now you're, like, I know the one thing, who was it? Who was the filmmaker he gave all that money to?
Oh, yeah, Lee Majors?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave him all that money, and then
Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels. Yeah.
He gave him all that money, and then there's a video of Dame pulling up on him.
Charge him up.
Yeah.
He went
But
up
like at that point, it's like I hope y'all have that in writing. I hope he didn't just cut him a check and then told him to live out his dreams.
Yeah.
I hope you have that in writing. Where you say, "Yo, I'm gonna need this by this date, and I'm gonna need this plus interest on top of it." I hope that's in writing, because if not, why are you pulling up on him? Why just sue him?
Yeah.
Just keep it in
there. Yeah.
But
that's a good point.
I mean, but if you look at his like past, has he ever handled business that way? Like,
no,
it's always
absolutely
been out
not.
in the open, loud, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just how he moves. So
yeah. You ever seen a video of him at the offices during a meeting for Jay-Z?
Nah.
Yeah, bro, he came in there screaming at everybody, bro. Why the fuck you having a meeting with my artists without hitting me up? And they said, we emailed you. I don't check my fucking email. He told somebody, get the fuck out of here. Go clear a sample.
Yeah,
Shout out
bro.
Dame, man. Shout out Dame, man. Hope it gets better for you, bro.
Wasn't he the one who told Charlamagne that he feel like he feminine or something like that? Was that Dame Dash? Yeah, Dame Dash is funny.
Dame's funny, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Dame.
So, but that's it for the week, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Man, first and foremost, man, just want to say thank you to our guests for pulling up, man.
Yes.
Krumwell, make some noise.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. Thank you for coming out, both of y'all.
And 1208, nice to meet you, bro. And we'll be keeping we follow you on Instagram now, so we'll be keeping an eye on the content. Keep it going, bro. Take that shit to new heights, both of y'all. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for having me here. Like, this was my first time at something like this.
Okay,
so
dope.
I was a little nervous when I said,
Oh shit! So this is history in the making, baby.
Yeah. I see you. He was over here like, he was shaking his head. I was like, oh yeah.
Y'all live on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So we gonna do one more. Like I just posted one we did. It's already at like 8K.
Okay.
Do it.
Like 30 minutes. So we gonna do one more, and I want to tell
Hell yeah.
everybody else.
Hell
So
yeah.
we can give them like for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
There's y'all's camera right in front of y'all. I want y'all to tell everyone where they can find y'all on social media and what y'all have coming up.
Man, follow me at Krumwell, Krumwell, _the.l.e. Come to Canada, 5310 Washington, man. Come party Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got the cheapest bottles. We got everything. With just the location. You're gonna enjoy yourself. I'm saying we're gonna turn up. DLE Presents is coming out probably at the end of July. Compilation. I got Dead in Red, Quiet Money Died. I got Herb Glenn. I got a lot of slew of artists on there. Harless Leon, man, it's a banging album. I got people that ain't been rapping in a minute. It's gonna be going down. So that's what I got. We up. That was my birthday party. 522. We going down. Talk to him, 1208.
Follow me at 1208 Dad on Instagram. You can get me at YouTube 1208 Dad, TikTok 1208 Dad, Facebook, content creator. And I appreciate Jeff for being on the show, man. It was a success.
There we go.
Had a wonderful time.
Hell yeah.
Hey, just check us out, you know.
Hell yeah.
So
I did forget to ask. Is there anybody that you want to like collab with that you was thinking?
Collab with, in like comedian.
Comedian.
So I be in contact with like Funny Can who build Funny Mike. I never talked to Funny Mike.
Okay.
But when I first started, Funny Can like reached out to me. He FaceTimed me.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, DM me. It's on my page, like DM me. So when I DM him with the eyes thing, he called me, then, and I was trying to get out there, though. I was like, man, but that was like my first 3 months. But anybody like with comedian, I say like that way, like funny mics and stuff like that. So they kind of like do about the same.
Okay.
Everybody too.
Oh, it's on the way. It's on the way for sure. We're gonna speak into existence. That's on the way.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. For those of y'all tuning in at home, appreciate you guys checking in every week. We're coming in with new content, new podcasts every week. We drop it every Monday, man. New content daily on our Instagram. Make sure you follow us at Live from the Pentagon. And while we're on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you to Matrix Marketing and Backwoods. I'm your host, Mark Drew. What it do? And to my left,
It's your girl, Zandy.
and to the right,
Hey, it's Mike.
is going down. Catch you next week.
Bye.
Peace.
I need you and you need me. You need me. Yeah, I came to break you off. Yeah, I crawled down to the north. Yeah, you need me and I need you. I need you. Yeah, I came to break you off. Yeah, I crawled back to the south. Yeah, I crawled back to the south.
Yeah, time goes, trying to stay down. Yeah, 10 toes. I remember trying to get through the door closed. Yeah, but only Lord knows. Trying to figure how my friends turn to fucking foes. Came down the fucking block, yeah, on 84. Put my deuces out the window, yeah, them hoes glow. Yeah, I seen them hoes glow. It's MLK on the Sunday, it's a car show. Just left the north, just got a pack. I'm trying to make it back, yeah. Having a slab, just like having weed. Loose leaf, man, that shit talks to me. At the end of the day, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah, I'm trying to get paid.
I need you and you need me. You need me. Yeah, I came to break you off. Yeah, I crawled down to the north. Yeah, you need me and I need you. I need you. Yeah, I came to break you off. Yeah, I crawled back to the south. Yeah, I crawled back to the south.
You know I crawled back, filth hanging off the legs.